if you're thinking about actually having an online bank this year, you have two prominent institutions to really think about. You have SoFi and you have Ally Bank. So into this conversation, I want to do a quick compare and contrast between those two players and see which one you should really go for. So here are the considerations I want you to think about. When you think about SoFi versus Ally Bank, you got to really ask yourself, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a source of funding, source of credit? Are you looking for a pure banking like checking accounts or a savings account? Are you looking for a way to actually avoid ATM fees? Are you looking for a way to have an all-in-one bank? Looking for like a lot of amenities that you would have actually at a regular bank. So it's very important to have a clear idea of what you're looking for when you start actually comparing and contrasting SoFi to Ally Bank. Okay, and the thing is that Ally is actually overall, but I want to go into details later on. But overall, Ally is best for its savings products, while SoFi is actually best for its convenient hybrid account. I will explain to you what I mean by that later on. Okay, so but whether you go with SoFi or Ally, you will be choosing one of the best online banks out there. Okay, and every bank rather, either Ally or SoFi has 24 hours, they offer 24-hour support. You have account with few fees. You have decent APYs, annual percentage yield. And you also have a variety of products and services. Because a lot of time when people hear the term, let's say, online bank, they think the bank doesn't have a lot of services. They do have services. So that's kind of cool. Now, the differences in account offerings between the two online banks are marginal, but those small differences can really add up. Okay, so when you think about SoFi versus Ally in terms of a comparative analysis, with SoFi you have a bonus up to $300 if you meet direct deposit requirements. Okay, so once you open an account through SoFi, they give you a bonus, but Ally doesn't give you a bonus. Okay. The APY with savings account at SoFi is 4.60%. At Ally, you are looking at 4.20%. And SoFi doesn't have CDs right now, but Ally Bank does have CDs, so that's kind of cool. And in terms of ATMs, you have a pretty similar setup. You have access to 55 to 65,000 all points ATMs. That's kind of cool. And the out of network ATM fee is inexistent. There is no fee for both banks. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that those are online banks, so there are no brick and mortar branches. So just be aware of that. I want to talk to you now about the Ally versus SoFi Bank. What are the product offerings? What kind of strategy or kind of offerings do you have there? So SoFi and Ally are two of the most important and well-known online banks. Both are FDIC insured on their own, unlike many other digital banking fintechs like Chime and Current, which actually rely on third-party banks to insure their products. So SoFi is a full-fledged bank. So think about that. So in terms of banking, SoFi and Ally offer some of the best personal bank accounts available. Ally Savings often earns itself a place on our best high-yield savings account list, and SoFi often takes the win for the best checking option. Okay, those accounts lack fees and deposit requirements, and they are full of modern perks. Both banks also allow joint owners on their accounts, use the Allpoint ATM network, and accept mobile check deposits. And their APYs on savings are neck and neck, right? 4.60% and 4.20%. So with SoFi's a hybrid option, you only have to open one account to get both a checking and savings account. So unlike Ally, SoFi doesn't offer money market accounts or CDs, but Ally cannot accept cash deposits at all. And SoFi accepts cash deposits at select retail locations for a $4.95 fee. Okay, $4.95 fee. So what are the Ally offers here? When you think about Ally, I want you to think about Ally Savings, Ally Spending. You have Ally CDs, so that's kind of cool. And you also have money market accounts. So Ally Savings, the Ally Saving account has no monthly fee, no balance requirements, and no messy APY tiers. You will earn, as I said before, 4.2% APY on all balances, but there is no way to make cash deposits. And in terms of CDs, Ally offers a variety of CDs, none of which require an opening deposit. It offers rates around 4.75%. What about SoFi offers? SoFi offers SoFi checking and savings. No CD, no money market account. Okay, you only have a savings and CDs. So this is a hybrid checking and savings account with no monthly fees or opening deposit requirements, and checking balances earn up to 0.5% APY with no balance requirements, and the savings balance earns up to a 4.60% APY when you set up direct deposit or deposit at least $5,000 per month. So that's really good. I want to talk to you now about SoFi versus Ally Bank, and I want to focus on borrowing. So SoFi and Ally offer similar lending options. Both banks offer mortgages, refinancing, auto loans, personal loans, and business credit, but Ally offers three more credit card options. And so let me talk to you about SoFi offers here. So with SoFi, when it comes to borrowing, you have secured and unsecured loans. You can browse personal loans, home loans, student loans, and home equity loans on SoFi's website. The company also offers small business loans and a variety of refinancing options, such as auto loans, student loans, cash out refinancing, and mortgage refinancing. So that's kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. And what about Ally offers? When you think about Ally offers, you have secured and unsecured loans. So here you have a player that offers personal loans, mortgages, refinancing, and auto loans. Ally also offers small business lending and resources. You also have credit cards, something that SoFi doesn't have. Okay, so Ally Bank has credit cards. There are 4 different Ally personal credit cards: Ally Platinum, Ally Everyday Cashback, Ally Unlimited Cashback, and Ally Unlimited Cashback for nurses and educators. What about investing? So both SoFi and Ally feature investing and retirement planning tools. So that's kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. So you have Ally Investing. So Ally's investment platform offers a self-directed trading. So that's kind of cool. You have a robo portfolios and personal investment advice. It has also many investment options, including stocks and exchange traded funds. You have commission-free ETFs, bonds, mutual funds, and margin accounts. It also offers IRAs. What about SoFi Invest? SoFi offers an online investing platform where you can invest in stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, and alternative asset funds. It offers also a traditional Roth or SEP IRAs. I want to talk to you now about the apps, features, and more that you can have through both players. So SoFi actually offers a few more features in its mobile app than Ally, and can offer significantly higher FDIC insurance. Because normally when you think about FDIC insurance, you are thinking about a maximum of what? A maximum of 250, right? So that's a $250,000. That's actually the standard, the regulation bound sort of limits. But the SoFi goes above that. Okay, so SoFi and Ally both offer a savings roundup feature that rounds up purchases to the nearest dollar and then transfers the difference to your savings account. But SoFi also offers credit score monitoring, spending categories, budget planning, and bill. You also have bill organizing and more. And you can also get up to $2 million in FDIC insurance. Most banks only offer, as I said before, up to $250,000 per depositor. Ally's spending account and SoFi's hybrid account both feature a tool that uses the envelope budgeting method, allowing you to sort your cash into neat little SoFi vaults or Ally buckets. This is kind of similar to if you are familiar with the envelope budgeting strategy, everything revolves around categories. Okay, but aside from the envelope method that the banks both use, Ally doesn't feature tools like credit monitoring that you would find with SoFi. So if you're interested in actually tracking your FICO score, your FICO score on Equifax, on Experian, or a TransUnion, or you just want to have like some kind of ID protection, like ID theft protection. Plus, SoFi is a little better in that sense. I mean, this is maybe something that Ally Bank will introduce in the next few years, but for now they don't have it. Right now they don't have it. So if you want to have the extra layer of protection, the extra layer of visibility into your budgeting, into your personal finances, into your family's finances, then SoFi might be the better bank. Let me give you a few extras here. So how does how do SoFi and Ally's fee compare? How those fees how do those fees compare? So the only real fee difference comes down to foreign transactions. So SoFi's MasterCard charges a low 0.2% foreign exchange convenience fee, and Ally has a 1% foreign exchange rate fee. Other than that, SoFi and Ally are nearly identical in fees, or a lack of them. Neither charges monthly maintenance fees on its personal accounts. They use the same free all-point ATM network, the 55 to 65,000, and they don't require opening deposits. But unlike SoFi, Ally actually offers up to $10 in out-of-network ATM reimbursement per month and doesn't require an opening depositor on its MMA or various CD offerings. But SoFi allows unlimited savings transactions, and Ally only allows up to 10 withdrawals or transfers with its savings account, which is still higher than the typical 6 monthly transactions that you will find at other banks such as Chase, Wells Fargo, Citi, PNC, US Bank, and so on and so forth. Also, while Ally does have a transaction limit, there are no excessive transaction fees, and you can make unlimited transactions between your savings buckets. So something to really think about. And so what customers say about Ally and SoFi in general, well, positive. Ally has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, and SoFi holds the highest rating of A+. So these ratings are based on the company's responsiveness to customer complaints, as well as the volume of complaints they receive in the first place. While SoFi has a slightly higher triple B rating, it's gotten over double the number of complaints at around 1,700 to 2,000, and Allies only receive a little over 500. So something to really think about. So the final tie here is what? Basically, when you think about those two players, how do you actually know which is best for you this year? Well, one thing for sure, you really can't go wrong with SoFi or Ally. Both banks have no monthly fees or deposit requirements, or so, and that's really, those requirements are there are no requirements on their personal accounts, support joint accounts. They actually offer 24/7 phone support, so that's kind of cool. They have envelope budgeting features. They have investing options, interest-bearing checking accounts, and more. So all in all, they have more in common than they actually differ. So if you are, let's say, if you are after convenience and want to make cash deposits, SoFi might be actually better. I mean, that's really important. Convenience, you're gonna find that through SoFi. That's for sure. So that's an important element to think about. So that's one thing to really remember that. So if you, let's say, if you are after convenience, okay, you can also get a savings and a checking account by opening just one account, and both your checking and savings balance earn interest when you meet deposit requirements. But it doesn't accept or send international wire transfers, and it doesn't offer CDs or MMAs. So just be aware of that, okay? And so Ally might be the better option for savings products. The 4.2% APY on savings is slightly higher than SoFi, but there are no deposit or balance requirements to earn that rate. It also offers more savings products, including a high yield MMA. So this is a money market account with a debit card, an interest-bearing checking account, and multiple high-yield CDs with no opening deposit requirements. So let's go granular here. So let me give you a SoFi at a glance. So SoFi is actually is best if you need to make cash deposits and want the convenience of opening one account for checking and savings. Okay. So in terms of pros and cons here, I want to quickly talk to you about those, so that you have a clear idea what I'm speaking about. So the pros, you have $0 monthly fee on checking or savings. So you have this possibility of having a hybrid account. So that's kind of cool. And you can have this hybrid account with no fees. That's really good because then you can really have a clear control over your budget, a clear control also over your cash inflows and cash outflows, especially the cash outflows that go to the bank. Basically, SoFi accepts cash deposits for a fee of $4.95. You do have a high APYs and cashback, so that's kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. This is really fantastic. You have 24/7 customer phone support, so you are able to speak to someone. Because sometimes those fintech, they actually just give you a live chat option or like an email option. But SoFi actually allows you to speak to a live person. So, and you have this support 24/7, 365 days a year. You have unlimited savings transactions. Okay, so that's really cool from a flexibility point of view. So those are non-exhaustive list of all the pros you can have. What about the cons here? When you think about the SoFi, what kind of cons can you expect this year? Well, there are no international wires possible. So through SoFi, this is a bummer. You have no CDs or MMAs. I mean, we have heard that SoFi is working on it, but right now they don't have no certificate of deposits or money market accounts. So it's something to be we cross our fingers that it might happen. You have a 0.2% foreign MasterCard convenience fee. So this is something to really think about. You do not want to use a SoFi card internationally. Just use it within the States, but internationally use another card. And there are deposit requirements for the best savings APY. If you want to earn a high APY, there are some deposit requirements. So what about Ally here? So Ally Bank is best if you are looking for high yield accounts for savings, check-ins, CDs, and MMAs. I mean, Ally actually is pretty closer. I mean, it's closer to a quote unquote traditional bank, okay, than SoFi because of the fact that it has CDs, it has MMAs. So what are the pros and cons here when you actually consider Ally Bank this year? Well, you have $0 monthly fee on checking or savings. That's kind of cool. You have high APYs on savings, CDs, MMA, and checking. No APY tiers or deposit requirements. You have free domestic and international incoming wires. So that's kind of cool. You also have envelope budgeting on checking and savings. Okay, that's kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. What about on the flip side? You do have to account for a 1% foreign ATM fee, but so kind of similar to SoFi, you do not want to use Ally internationally, okay? Go for a bank that has a credit card or debit card that doesn't charge fees on foreign transactions. You have 10 savings transactions per month, so Ally is kind of limiting you there to 10. So once you go above that, you might have to pay a fee. There are no cash deposits possible through Ally Bank. But one thing for sure, this is the end of the SoFi versus Ally Bank comparison. But I want to really share with you a few alternatives. If any bank doesn't really ring your bell, so to speak, you have other players. You have Upgrade, you have Current, and you have Capital One. So for Upgrade, I mean, Upgrade is kind of similar to SoFi and Ally. This is a fintech company with banking services. And the Upgrade Rewards Checking Plus account has no monthly fees and offers cashback rewards. So that's kind of cool. And you also have Current. This fintech company offers banking services through its banking partner. It has somewhat limited personal banking offerings similar to SoFi, but comes with many perks. With Current, for instance, you will enjoy no monthly fees, savings, pods, and rewards, and cashback. There is actually also a credit building card called Current Build featuring paycheck advances and no APR. So that's kind of cool. You also have Capital One. So a primarily online bank, Capital One is a full service bank offering credit cards, checking, savings, and CDs. It also offers a variety of business banking products, mortgages, auto loans, and business credit. So from a reputation point of view, from a visibility point of view, from a financial strength point of view, Capital One is a bigger player, way bigger. Especially now that they are trying to buy Discover, they will even get bigger in strength. So here's a closure here. To this conversation, I did a quick comparative analysis between SoFi and Ally, and I spoke to you about a couple of things to really think about. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I give you the considerations, the extras, the granularity aspect of things, and now the closure. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.